My name is Leroy Starbird, and I'm a World War II veteran. I was 18 when I went in, drafted. But I had a bad back. I didn't pass the first time. They said, "We'll go back and you take 6 months and come back." And they were really desperate by that time. Anybody would pass to get the help. They took me the second time. I didn't get there till later. And that 6 months that definitely saved my life. The Germans had control submarines. They had them off the coast of Maine and everywhere. And you had to go in a convoy, a whole group at one time with battleships and everything to protect you. But they had the sub-chasers, they called them, swimming all around all the time. To go across there was 5 or 6 days. Just going over there was risky. Doing the balls, the Battle of the Balls. I was going to fire the 155 howitzer. I think 2 of them were destroyed the first night we went into combat. They had, on their territory, they knew the grounds where they were prepared. All I did was pull the lanyard when they said fire, and open and close it, and when they touched it off, they shook off. We had no protection for our ears. You couldn't shoot 2 or 3 a minute, maybe, get those shells out of there. And that old 155 howitzer would dance right up and down when you pull it, and there was a lot of concussion from it. And over there, they didn't have shingles and stuff like they did here back then. See the shingles on the roof, they had tile. They were just laid on there. Because we destroyed, which wasn't nice at all, everything in sight. Because we didn't know how long we were going to hold it, and so they wouldn't have it. It was hell all the time. No, they were shooting back at us, of course. They blew it all to hell. The guys together, you had to be a team on a gun like that, because there was 7 or 8 that had to furnish that gun. From putting in the shell to driving her in, and the whole gut business. We were all buddies working together for each other's life. I mean, there wasn't no argument who you're going to help if you get into trouble. It was all winter. We never set foot inside of a building all winter. Lived in a tent on the outside. It was about the winter we have here, just about the same thing. And we ate outdoor, our meals, outside, and the captain and the officers, if there's any buildings to use at all, they'd have them. That's a British bomber that they had shot down in the area ahead of us, of course, because the British took hell after the last of it. The first of it, they had rockets. They could adjust them, but they weren't accurate. And they used the rockets for a long time to put it to England. England took a hell of a beating. Then they improved the rockets so they'd go up above. You could shoot the rockets down. They'd sound looked like an airplane about the size of a Cub plane. The fire would shoot off the back of them. You'd see them come over to England, just 50 miles, I think, about that channel, the English Channel. I stayed over there for a year afterwards in Army of Occupation. I never was any hero or any part of a hero, but I saw plenty of action. Everybody did.